You're listening to littlepodcast.com.
Hey, did you ever go and do that power bomb recharge trick in Super Metroid I told you about?
No. I got it. Oh, there's so many of those. Why don't you talk about that for a second while I keep looking at my Facebook wall?
Oh man, you've got to do that. It's one of the coolest secrets in that game and really in any Metroid game. Um, Super Metroid has a ton of hidden techniques that go from the ones that aren't that hidden, like the shine sparking and the wall jumping that the cute little creatures teach you. But then there's other even less necessary hidden techniques you can do that are mostly taught to you by watching the title screen idle demo when your game has a completed save in it. If you sit and you watch all of the little idle demo scenes through like 4 or 5 loops, they show you different scenes on every loop, and when you have a completed save, they show you the charge beam combo techniques, which is where they don't tell you how to do it, but they show you the graphics for it, which leads you to go and figure out how to do it. In Super Metroid, you collect 5 or 6 different beams, but you can go into Samus's equipment status menu and you can turn each of them on and off independently. And if you turn on just the charge beam and one other beam, then you get these protective force fields that spin around you and protect you at the cost of 1 power bomb each. So if you equip just charge and ice beam, then when you build up a full charge, some ice things will hover around you and freeze anything that touches them. And there are other combos with the other weapons. It's really cool. But all of that is a roundabout way of talking about what I think is the coolest hidden technique in the game. The idle demo will show you Samus up near the surface of the world, and she'll be up on a high rock formation with her energy really low, and then she ducks into a morph ball, sets a power bomb, and for a moment she's in like a fetal position, hovering in the air with her armor gone, and there's this energy aura around her while her energy tanks refill. It's crazy, and it's a really
insane.
unintuitive input for it. But the way you actually do this is you need to have a certain minimum number of missiles, super missiles, and power bombs in your inventory, and your energy needs to be depleted to below 40 something, and that includes reserve tanks. You can't have energy in any of your reserve tanks. And then you hold L, R, down, and then you set a power bomb and hold the button that you set it with. You hold all 4 of those buttons, and then this really cool, weird recharge animation that's not in any other game is triggered, and it looks kind of related to the way her armor explodes off of her in certain death animations.
That's crazy, but somehow intuitive.
I tried to tease you into checking this out. You really need to see this to believe it.
I gotta still at work. I gotta like load up a save, and I have to have all those power ups already, and just so much work.
Just load a completed save. You don't have one lying around?
I probably do.
Famicom Dojo.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to the Famicom Dojo Video Game Podcast. We're bringing you a new episode, at least new video, every Friday right here on YouTube. This week we're trying something different. We're going to break up the podcast into several episodes and just see how that goes. Oh, this? You see the other guy. Well, don't worry about it. We'll get it fixed before the Spring Dojo continues next week. So enjoy the episode.